Did you know that condoms have expiry?
Yes, I did. Unajua kitu ime-expire kama unatoka hapo kama unanuka bladder.
That is how you know condoms are expired?
Yeah. Unatoka kama kuna blisters. You don't know? Mimi uangalianga expiry date ni chakula. Honestly. Like mkate
maziwa.
That's when I'll
tomato
say. But when it comes to other things, I'm like, you know what?
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Space Yako, the podcast featuring Girl Unfiltered. And also I have Alma in the house. And in today's special episode, we are not going to talk about any topic, but rather we're going to dive deep into knowing one special character on Tuki by Tuki Songa series. If you've not watched it, please, you'll be missing a lot and not understanding what we'll be talking about. And remember to interact with our pages, that is www.wazzii.ke, that is wazzii.ke. So over to you, ladies. I'll start with Tesoti.
Hi guys, my name is Lorraine Tesoti. I am here on behalf of Girl Unfiltered.
I am Red Brenda, playing Alma in the show Tuki. Happy to see you guys. Can't wait to hear what you thought about everything the girls did.
I must say you are my favorite character in the series. I think I relate most with you because of how you were fearful about failure and how when you were thinking about you didn't have, okay, what will my boyfriend say? What will this one say? No, you could just go deep, executing whatever plan you had.
Sasa?
Poa sana.
Kona place fiti?
Asante.
Mi hata hiyo jina ndio imenileta hapa.
Imekubamba?
If I tell you, itabidi nikumalize.
Ya kunimaliza mara mbili.
Wait.
Unajua secret recipe kumaliza mara mbili. But unajua secret recipe hapa ni njahe.
Njahe.
Alma.
Yani unauza mahamjam zangu on your socials.
Kiasi. Listen, I put them up for sale.
Mbona, chef? Nani alikusha ufanya hivyo?
Sikiza.
Nini?
Wase wanaipenda.
So, chef, kwa nini nilikupea hizi mahamjams ndio uende uziuze?
Listen.
Hold for 4 seconds. Alafu breathe out. To feel better, sawa?
Okay, sawa.
Rudia.
Your character is going through so many emotions, and few of the times in the series you are in between, like you're calm, you're subtle. It's like you are happy, things are working, or you're sad, things are failing. As an actress, how was it for you to execute such emotions throughout the series?
It was fulfilling. As an actor, getting a script that goes through all the acts of what human beings are actually going through, and in this case what teenage girls are actually going through, I felt very fulfilled as an actor because now I can show honesty.
Oh, nice.
And people will relate and they'll be like, oh, okay, so if this happens, then these are my options, this is how my life can look like. And Alma being an independent lady, I believe now girls are seeing that I can go through a lot but still not give up on myself, still keep on fighting. I can make mistakes. And it's part of life, and I'm not stuck.
Which is beautiful. And you've talked about people, but you as an individual, was there anything in particular that you related with your character?
We can start with Alma having a single mom. I do have a single mom. The candid conversations between mother and daughter were also very raw in the conversation that is there, because my mom is also very free-spirited. She's not try to cut my wings or limit whatever dreams I have of myself. Also friendships, I love my girl friendships a lot, and I have gone through that. Friendships that have meant the most and have also gone through the most, like the fight between Ruby and Alma. That was also me sharing some truths of things Red has experienced in her own life.
Wow, what a nice coincidence. And I think maybe that is where you were able to do it in a way we saw you beyond the character and really got the realness of it. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
So Tesoti, what is one thing that Tuki the series has communicated to you?
As someone who was scared to open up about sexual things, I got so excited to see that, even African moms can understand this. You understand?
Come on.
In this time while I was watching it, I'm like, where did my mom come from? Because in most cases, I would watch it and then the Mama Alma would just hold and be like, usijali, everything will be okay. In case vitu ziende wrong, condoms ziko hapo. My mom! Jesus!
So I'm just laughing because I think we don't have even in real life the privilege that Alma has in kind of support. From
So for me, actually, it was that parental support. Yenye ilikam nayo, yenye mother ilikam nayo, telling her, oh, you know, if you do this, this is wrong. If you do this is wrong. And then her being able to like tell her, being so confident to tell her mom, okay, Mare, kumenda hivi na hivi. I wouldn't approach my mom about anything sexual till now. She'll just give me that look like,
what are you doing?
She'll be like, so umeanza kujua wanaume. Nimegrow kwa nyumba yenye. To grow in that adolescent stage, you're just so introverted. I don't know how to care.
You don't want to show them this is also happening to you.
Literally.
My boobs are growing, boys are seeing it.
Anything wrong ningefanya, especially like, you know, when you're a teenage girl, anything unafanya, you're like, you're just in that phase of hating everyone. My brothers would turn to me and be like, yo, dole yenye nakusumbua hiyo. So it would be so hard for me to open up. And seeing another young lady on the screen opening up to her mom actually healed the inner child in me, telling me, just in case you bring a girl in this world, you can actually sit her down and tell her this and this is right and this is wrong.
That is beautiful. Your relationship with your mom is such a unique one. We've not heard you talk about this. For you to be comfortable to open up to your mom, what characters did that mom you saw portray that allowed you to see her as a safe space?
Number one, my mom left my dad and is now a single mom, and she's independent, and she was brave to make that choice. Even me now, being in whatever situation I'm going to be in, I will always constantly choose myself, because that's what my mom did before she even told me, Alma, always choose yourself.
By the way, I saw it when, I think in the first episode, I saw when you're like, okay, this man doesn't care. You called your dad, yeah? And then the dad was like, hold on, I'm gonna call you. And then you said, you know what? Acha niende niweke maham jams. Juu, si lazima nikutegeme. You went from maham jams to creating a soap bar, which was so exciting and which was so fulfilling to put someone in that space. You know what? Kama hawezi, mintajaribu. And then having that supportive boyfriend
With
who's just there pushing you, you know?
Yeah.
It was like more of roller coaster, because like, if you can't support me, then acha nijipush. In your situation, someone who like literally fucked you with an expired condom, still stealing your recipe for your ham jams, and then you're there, you're like, whoa, what do I do? And then you just had to calm yourself down. Do you know some of us would have been in jail right now?
Fact. The moral of the lesson, whatever it is, the relationship, the friendship, the work, it is not the end. You're always experiencing new people, becoming someone else.
You know what really actually excites me is the friendship that you made with is it Achi or
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, her and Robin. There's no competition in there. And then you have this friend who would come through for you, who would be like, you know what? I'm sticking up with you, tunaenda road trip. That would be exciting.
Yeah.
But then society yetu ya sahi is that when you have friends who succeed or who makes moves more than you, they actually cut you off. Them sticking up to Ruby, despite them not knowing each other that much, despite them going to crash out their audition, it got so exciting to see like someone standing up for someone. When you actually have those friends who stick around with you, you can't even feel stuck. But then now that we have friends who, when they get like a little bit more, they cut you off. That's how I think draining it is.
If you're stuck, this is why Wazzii is here for you. We have a very cool chatbot that you can talk to anonymously, ask questions that you have talk to a real healthcare provider, access a service if that is in need. And if you want to access this chatbot, just go on www.wazzii.ke, that is wazzii.ke, and you'll find a direct link to the chatbot. And so, Tesoti, you've touched on something about Alma's confidence. So we've seen the confidence when they were going to fight for Robbie. We've seen the confidence in standing her ground with the people that she's dating. We've seen her confidence even with how she keeps pulling back herself. So there's a lot of growth in that. How do you relate to that, and where does the support come from? Because for Alma, we see the mom, we see Onesmus, who is always there. We see her friends around.
I'm usually the friends who stand up for other friends. But then
You're a girl's girl.
When it's yeah, I am a girl's girl. Sometimes when it comes to other people, you're just there alone, you know, because it got to a point where Alma was kind of alone, and she didn't have to reach out to Ruby because already alikuwa asha crash out na Ruby, asha crash out na mamake, asha crash out. But then she came back to her senses, knowing that she has someone to talk to. Unaweza pata unasimamia mse, unamtetea, you're riding hard for them, and then ikifika for them to ride for you, it gets hard, especially when it comes to social media. Unapata you get bullied, and your friend, they'll be like, so it gets so exhausting at some point.
Where do you find your support to always pick up and try again?
So over the years, I've learned that the support is coming from nowhere else but from yourself. First.
That's
and
a nice
always, you have to believe in yourself and the things you think, the things you want, 100%.
Yeah.
Wewe kwanza, believe in you, support yourself first, and then people who support that, and that's their vibe, they'll come be the community.
Yeah.
Look at me learning. This is so exciting. Did you know that condoms have expiry?
Yes, I did, but I never cared.
Okay.
Because unajua kitu ime-expire, unatoka hapo ka unanuka blada.
That is how you know condoms expire?
Yeah. Unatoka ka kuna blisters. You don't know?
No. So, Tesoti, before you finish what you want to say, you can even buy your favorite condom at a chemist or wherever, and without you checking, it could be expired.
Mimi wangalianga expiry date ni chakula. Honestly, like mkate
maziwa.
That's when I'll
tomato
check.
sauce.
But when it comes to other things, I'm like, you know what? Acha tufanye kitu tutafanya.
Tesoti ametuambia expiry date labda kitu inaingia kwa chakula.
Now, but I feel like I'll be checking. But then I was ghosted for carrying a condom.
Akwende huko.
I like that you're portraying Alma, the character, as well.
I think this is why Alma is here to tell women, away with old tradition of men are the ones who are giving us the standard of living. They are not getting the menses, they are not getting the babies, they are literally just the seed carriers. So you decide what happens to you. If you're not going to support a woman and her life, support yourself and your life.
Yeah.
I'm not against men, I'm not hating on men. I'm just saying we need to have men now transition into allowing us to have these conversations together, whether it's a situationship, marriage, whatever. You're comfortable enough to have this conversation with your woman because this affects her. Showing kindness and care also extends to women in this sense. How is your body? How does this work? Because they're the ones carrying our generation for tomorrow.
I feel like lately I've taught myself to be straightforward.
Do you know that actually the flavored condoms are not for sex? Like it's for oral sex, it's not for...
Yeah, it's for BJs.
Damn.
Did you know that?
I did know.
A lot to learn about condoms again. But anyway, what is your favorite scene of Alma?
I've been told, ukiza mtoto utajua mahali utaka. In her place, she had supportive people around her.
As we are closing off this conversation, I'd like to know, what is one thing in the Tuki series you didn't know?
Maybe I'll just say the one thing that has been lingering in my head since you mentioned it. The statement is just rejection is redirection and this is in regards to anything any person is going through. Usishikilie vitu ati just because you're holding on to maybe something could work. If you've already gotten that rejection from that work, from that friendship, that whatever, it's redirection. So take it like that.
Beautiful. What is like one of the biggest gifts you got at playing Alma?
I'll say it's the family I got at Tuki. the sisters. I now have the brothers. They might be my love interest on the show, but they're now brothers who are really inspiring my creative journey.
Tesati.
I didn't know that there were supportive parents. Honestly, I didn't know that there were lover boys out here, you know. Honest, yeah, you know. I didn't know that condoms, pregnancy test kits have expiry date. I didn't know that you can have friends who stick with you through thick and thin and who understand you and who will move, you know, anywhere for you.
Regardless.
So yeah.
That's beautiful.
One thing I really emphasize, tuangalie expiry date. How has the persona been like interacting with her fans? Have you met people who have been overly affectionate about your persona?
I've gotten the fans, it's weird. Fans who say hi and then nothing else. I've gotten ladies, the ladies, I'm in love with the ladies. They've gotten so much, even from what you're sharing. I'm just like, yeah, all the women in the world in Kenya right now are my best friends because they really love the affirmation they're getting as women from the show. And then on the extreme end, yes, I've gotten men who expect to meet Alma, the girl with chef, Alma, the girl with CFO when she's being around. I'm just a girl. Uzurini, I think I know how to control that. I know how to tell someone you're making me uncomfortable.
Oh, nice.
And like
create boundaries.
Yeah, and like if you want a conversation, honestly, me niko hapa tunazapiga story and that's it. So that's been it. I'm loving the love. Keep watching Tuki. Keep enjoying the drama.
Can't wait for season 2, honestly, you know.
Ooh. Yeah, it's been an amazing conversation and we hope that you're getting the same enjoyment that we have had in this set. If you have any question again in regards to your reproductive health, if you want a service, if you want to talk to a healthcare provider, Wazzii is the place to go. How to access that chatbot, wazzii.ke. If you've not watched Tuki series by Tuki Songa, just go on Tuki Songa platforms and you'll get access to all the series episodes. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.